You've been misled about orange juice for decades. While everyone's been focused on vitamin C and antioxidants, scientists have quietly uncovered something alarming about what happens after 60. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition tracked older adults' breakfast habits and found that those who regularly consumed traditional orange juice had 2.5 times more muscle loss in their legs compared to those who made one simple change. Even more shocking, their balance and stability declined 40% faster over just 2 years. But here's where it gets interesting. The same study found that seniors who added one special ingredient to their morning orange juice maintained leg strength, improved joint support, and reduced fall risk by 52%. This small addition triggered 3 powerful biological responses that help aging muscles regenerate. But almost 97% of older adults have never heard of it. In today's video, we'll reveal what to add to your orange juice to rebuild strength from the inside out, and why skipping this may be silently weakening your legs. Before we begin, comment below with your age and whether you drink orange juice daily. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more senior health insights. Now, let's dive into what your morning juice really needs. Adding number 1, collagen peptides. Activate 3 muscle rebuilding pathways in your orange juice to reverse leg weakness. Every morning, millions reach for that glass of orange juice, thinking they're starting their day with vitamin C and nutrients. But here's really happening: the natural sugars in orange juice trigger rapid glucose absorption, creating blood sugar spikes that weaken your leg muscles over time. When glucose floods your bloodstream too quickly, your body releases excess insulin to manage it. This insulin surge doesn't just affect blood sugar, it interferes with protein synthesis in your muscle tissue, gradually breaking down the very foundation that keeps your legs strong and stable. The real culprit isn't just sugar itself, but how quickly it enters your system. Orange juice delivers fructose and glucose directly into your bloodstream without the fiber that would normally slow absorption. Your pancreas responds by releasing large amounts of insulin, which then signals your muscle cells to stop producing the proteins they need for strength and repair. Over months and years, this process contributes to the weakness and shakiness that many people experience as they age. But there's a scientifically backed ingredient that changes everything. Instead of adding more sugar, there's a scientifically backed ingredient that can transform your morning drink into a leg-strengthening powerhouse: collagen peptides. These aren't just any supplements. They're bioactive protein fragments that specifically target the 3 main biological pathways responsible for leg muscle weakness and instability. When you dissolve collagen peptides into your orange juice, something remarkable happens. Vitamin C in orange juice enhances collagen absorption and utilization in your body. This creates a synergistic effect where the nutrients work together to rebuild and strengthen your leg muscles from the cellular level up. Inside your body, 3 powerful mechanisms begin working immediately. First, collagen peptides contain exceptionally high levels of glycine, a critical amino acid that forms the backbone of your body's collagen structure. When glycine enters your system through your morning orange juice mixture, it immediately begins activating collagen synthase enzymes throughout your leg muscles and tendons. These enzymes work like molecular construction crews, rebuilding the triple helix collagen networks that surround your Achilles tendon and knee ligaments. This process is particularly crucial for older adults, whose natural collagen production has declined by up to 30% after age 60. The glycine from collagen peptides essentially provides the raw materials your body needs to reconstruct these vital support structures. Within 6 to 8 weeks of consistent consumption, this glycine-driven rebuilding process creates noticeably stronger tendons that can efficiently transfer force from your muscles to your bones. The result: you'll find yourself walking with more confidence, standing up from chairs without wobbling, and maintaining better balance throughout the day. The shakiness that once plagued your movements begins to disappear as your tendons regain their youthful strength and elasticity. The second key mechanism involves hydroxyproline, a unique amino acid found almost exclusively in collagen. When you consume collagen peptides mixed with orange juice, vitamin C creates an optimal environment for hydroxyproline absorption and utilization. Hydroxyproline specifically targets fibroblasts, specialized cells responsible for creating the connective tissue that wraps around your muscle fibers. Think of these cells as your body's internal repair team. When stimulated by hydroxyproline, fibroblasts dramatically increase their production of new collagen fibers around your leg muscles. This process creates what researchers call a biological armor around your muscle bundles. Instead of loose, weak muscle fibers that shake and tremble with movement, you develop tightly wrapped, supported muscle groups that move with precision and strength. The hydroxyproline essentially rebuilds the scaffolding that holds your muscles together, eliminating the loose, unstable feeling that contributes to leg weakness. Clinical studies have shown that this fibroblast activation begins within just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent collagen peptide consumption, with visible improvements in muscle stability appearing within 4 to 6 weeks. Finally, the hollow feeling in your muscles gets filled back in as the third critical component is proline, an amino acid that maintains the structural integrity of muscle proteins. As we age, our muscle tissue develops microscopic gaps and weak points where protein structures have broken down or collapsed. These gaps create the sensation of hollow or weak muscles that can't generate proper force. Proline works by stabilizing the alpha helix structures within your muscle proteins, essentially filling in these age-related gaps and restoring the dense, powerful muscle tissue of your younger years. When you consume proline through collagen peptides in your orange juice, your body directs it specifically to areas where muscle structure has deteriorated. This rebuilding process is particularly important for the deep, stabilizing muscles in your legs, the ones responsible for keeping you steady when you walk or stand. These muscles often lose their structural integrity first, leading to the shaky, unsteady feeling that many people dismiss as just getting older. Proline supplementation through collagen peptides helps restore the dense, stable muscle structure that provides confident, controlled movement. Here's exactly how to make this leg-strengthening elixir. Creating the optimal leg-strengthening drink requires the right proportions and preparation method. Here's the scientifically formulated recipe that maximizes the synergistic effects between vitamin C and collagen peptides. For your morning leg strength elixir, you'll need 8 Oz fresh orange juice, preferably with pulp for added fiber. 1 scoop 10-15G unflavored collagen peptides. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract optional for flavor, and a pinch of sea salt to enhance absorption. The preparation method is crucial for maximum effectiveness. Start with room temperature. Orange juice, cold liquid, can cause collagen peptides to clump. Add the collagen peptides gradually while stirring continuously with a fork or small whisk. The key is to create a smooth, lump-free mixture that allows for optimal absorption. Let the mixture sit for 2 to 3 minutes after mixing. This brief waiting period allows the collagen peptides to fully hydrate and begin their predigestion process, making them more bioavailable when they reach your stomach. The timing of when you drink these matters just as much as how you prepare it. Consume this mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. The absence of other foods allows for maximum absorption of both vitamin C and collagen peptides. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating breakfast to ensure optimal nutrient uptake. And this is why the combination works so powerfully. The magic happens when vitamin C from orange juice meets collagen peptides in your digestive system. Vitamin C serves as a critical cofactor for collagen synthesis, essentially acting as a catalyst that makes the amino acids from collagen peptides more effective. Without adequate vitamin C, your body can't properly utilize the glycine, hydroxyproline, and proline from collagen supplements. But when you combine them in your morning orange juice, you create an optimal environment for collagen production and muscle repair. Research shows that this combination increases collagen bioavailability by up to 40% compared to taking collagen peptides with water alone. The natural sugars in orange juice also provide immediate energy for the cellular processes involved in muscle repair and strengthening. Here's what you'll notice as your legs transform. During the first 2 weeks, your body begins recognizing and processing the new amino acid profile from your morning collagen orange juice mixture. You might not notice dramatic changes yet, but cellular repair processes are already beginning. Some people report slightly better sleep quality during this phase, as glycine has mild calming effects. By week 3, many people notice their first tangible improvements. The shakiness in your legs may begin to diminish, particularly when standing up from sitting positions. Your balance might feel more stable during daily activities like walking upstairs or navigating uneven surfaces. This is when the real transformation becomes apparent. The rebuilt tendon structures and strengthened muscle scaffolding create noticeable improvements in leg strength and stability. Walking feels more confident, and the persistent weakness that may have concerned you begins to fade. By the end of 3 months, you should experience the full benefits of your consistent collagen peptide and orange juice routine. Your legs feel stronger, more stable, and more youthful. The daily activities that once felt challenging became effortless again. Additionally, these simple tweaks can double your results. After drinking your collagen orange juice mixture, engage in 5 to 10 minutes of gentle leg movements or stretching. This increased blood flow helps deliver the nutrients directly to your leg muscles and accelerates the strengthening process. Room temperature orange juice mixed with collagen peptides is absorbed more efficiently than cold versions. If you prefer cold drinks, prepare the mixture at room temperature first, then add ice after the collagen has fully dissolved. Choose collagen peptides that dissolve completely without leaving any gritty texture. High-quality collagen peptides should be virtually tasteless and mix smoothly into your orange juice without clumping or floating. The biological mechanisms that strengthen your legs require consistent amino acid availability. Missing days disrupts the rebuilding process. So make this morning routine a non-negotiable part of your daily schedule. This simple addition to your morning routine, replacing sugar with collagen peptides in your orange juice, provides your body with exactly what it needs to rebuild strong, stable legs. The synergistic effect between vitamin C and collagen peptides creates an optimal environment for muscle strengthening and tendon repair, giving you back the confident, steady movement you thought was lost to aging. Adding number 2, bone broth protein. Rebuild your knee cartilage and restore joint strength through morning orange juice. Instead of adding more sugar to destabilize your system, there's a powerful solution that can turn your morning orange juice into a leg-strengthening elixir bone broth protein powder. This isn't just another supplement. It's a concentrated source of 3 specific compounds that directly target the biological pathways responsible for leg weakness and instability. When you dissolve bone broth protein powder into your orange juice, something remarkable happens at the cellular level. Vitamin C in orange juice acts as a catalyst, enhancing the absorption and utilization of the joint-supporting compounds in bone broth. This creates a synergistic effect where nutrients work together to rebuild and strengthen your leg structure from the inside out. Unlike synthetic supplements, bone broth protein powder contains these compounds in their natural, bioactive forms, exactly as your body expects to receive them. The combination with orange juice's vitamin C creates an optimal environment for joint repair, cartilage regeneration, and muscle support, addressing the root causes of leg weakness rather than just masking symptoms. Inside your body, 3 powerful repair mechanisms activate immediately. The moment you consume this bone broth and orange juice combination, Your digestive system begins breaking down and directing specific compounds to areas where your legs need the most support. These aren't random nutrients. They're targeted repair molecules that have evolved specifically to maintain joint health and muscle stability. First, your knee cartilage begins rebuilding from years of wear and damage. Bone broth protein powder contains exceptionally high levels of collagen type 2, the specific type of collagen found in knee cartilage and the cushioning tissue between your thigh bone and shin bone. This isn't the same collagen found in skin or tendons. It's the specialized structural protein that keeps your knee joints smooth and pain-free. When collagen type 2 enters your system through your morning orange juice mixture, it immediately begins activating chondrocytes, the specialized cells responsible for cartilage maintenance and repair. These cellular repair crews respond by dramatically increasing their production of proteoglycans, the water-binding compounds that give cartilage its shock-absorbing properties and elastic resilience. This process directly addresses one of the primary causes of leg weakness in older adults' deteriorated knee cartilage that can no longer properly cushion joint movement. As your chondrocytes rebuild the proteoglycan matrix, your knees begin moving with less stiffness and friction. The giving out sensation that makes walking feel uncertain starts to disappear as your joints regain their youthful cushioning and stability. Within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent consumption, this cartilage rebuilding process creates noticeably smoother knee movement. You'll find yourself walking with more confidence, climbing stairs without hesitation, and experiencing less of the joint stiffness that contributes to unsteady, shaky leg movement. Next, your joints develop a stronger foundation that supports stable movement. The second critical component in bone broth protein powder is naturally occurring glucosamine, the raw material your body uses to create glycosaminoglycans, GAGs. These compounds form the foundational matrix that surrounds and supports both your joint cartilage and the soft tissues around your leg muscles. When you consume natural glucosamine through bone broth protein mixed with orange juice, your body directs it specifically to areas where joint support has deteriorated. The vitamin C from orange juice acts as a crucial cofactor, enabling your cells to efficiently convert glucosamine into the GAGs your joints desperately need for proper function. This rebuilding process creates what researchers call a biological scaffold around your leg joints. Instead of loose, unstable connections that contribute to wobbly movement, you develop dense, supportive tissue matrices that hold your joints in proper alignment. The glucosamine essentially rebuilds the cushioning and support structures that keep your legs moving smoothly and confidently. Clinical studies have shown that this GAG regeneration begins within just 2 to 3 weeks of consistent natural glucosamine consumption, with visible improvements in joint stability and reduced leg shakiness appearing within 4 to 5 weeks. The natural form found in bone broth protein is significantly more bioavailable than synthetic alternatives, making it more effective at lower doses. Finally, your body stops breaking down the joint support you already have. The third mechanism involves chondroitin sulfate, a compound that works by inhibiting the enzymes responsible for cartilage breakdown, while simultaneously enhancing your joint's ability to retain moisture and maintain their shock-absorbing properties. As we age, our bodies produce increasing amounts of collagenase and other destructive enzymes that break down the cartilage and connective tissues supporting our leg joints. Chondroitin sulfate from bone broth protein powder directly counters this process by blocking these destructive enzymes while providing the raw materials needed for ongoing repair. But chondroitin sulfate does more than just prevent further damage. It actively transforms your joint cartilage into what biomechanics experts call a biological spring system. By drawing water into the cartilage matrix, it creates a dynamic cushioning system that absorbs shock with every step, protecting your leg muscles from the jarring impacts that contribute to fatigue and weakness. This protective mechanism is particularly important for the deep stabilizing muscles in your legs, which often become overworked and strained when joints can't properly absorb movement forces. As your cartilage regains its spring-like properties, these stabilizing muscles can focus on maintaining balance and control rather than compensating for poor joint function. Here's exactly how to create this joint healing morning elixir. Creating the perfect bone broth protein and orange juice combination requires specific proportions and preparation techniques to maximize the synergistic effects between vitamin C and joint-supporting compounds. For your morning joint restoration drink, you'll need 8 Oz fresh orange juice, preferably with pulp, for additional joint-supporting bioflavonoids. 1 scoop, 15-20 gram, unflavored bone broth protein powder. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract for taste enhancement, and a pinch of sea salt to optimize nutrient absorption. The mixing technique is crucial for achieving optimal bioavailability. Start with room temperature orange juice, as cold liquid can cause protein powders to clump and reduce absorption efficiency. Add bone broth protein powder gradually, while stirring continuously with a small whisk or fork, ensuring complete dissolution without lumps or floating particles. Allow the mixture to rest for 3 to 4 minutes after mixing. This waiting period enables the protein powder to fully hydrate and begin breaking down into its constituent compounds, making them more readily available for absorption when they reach your digestive system. The brief rest also allows the vitamin C to begin interacting with the joint-supporting compounds, initiating the synergistic enhancement process. The timing of consumption significantly impacts effectiveness. Drink this mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, allowing maximum absorption of both vitamin C and the joint-supporting compounds. Wait at least 45 minutes before eating breakfast to ensure optimal nutrient uptake and avoid interference from other foods. This is why the orange juice combination works so powerfully. The magic happens when vitamin C from orange juice meets the joint-supporting compounds in bone broth protein powder within your digestive system. Vitamin C serves as an essential cofactor for collagen synthesis and cartilage repair, essentially acting as a biological catalyst that makes the therapeutic compounds more effective. Without adequate vitamin C, your body cannot properly utilize the collagen type E2, glucosamine, and chondroitin sulfate from bone broth protein. But when you combine them in orange juice, you create an optimal biochemical environment for joint repair and muscle support. The natural sugars in orange juice also provide immediate energy for the cellular processes involved in cartilage regeneration and tissue repair. Research demonstrates that this combination increases the bioavailability of joint-supporting compounds by up to 50% compared to taking bone broth protein with water alone. The citrus bioflavonoids in orange juice provide additional anti-inflammatory benefits that complement the joint healing properties of bone broth compounds. Here's what you'll notice as your legs regain their strength. The transformation happens in predictable stages as your body rebuilds the foundational support structures that keep your legs strong and stable. During the first 2 weeks, your body begins recognizing and processing the new profile of joint-supporting compounds from your morning bone broth orange juice mixture. While dramatic changes aren't immediately apparent, cellular repair processes are already activating. Many people report improved sleep quality during this phase, as reduced joint inflammation contributes to more comfortable rest. By week 3, the first tangible improvements become noticeable. The shakiness in your legs may begin to diminish, particularly when transitioning from sitting to standing or when navigating stairs. Your knees might feel less stiff in the morning, and the sensation of joints catching or hesitating during movement starts to fade. This is when the real transformation becomes apparent. The rebuilt cartilage structures and enhanced joint lubrication create significant improvements in leg stability and confidence. Walking feels more secure, and the persistent weakness that may have limited your activities begins to substantially improve. Many people notice they can walk longer distances without the leg fatigue that previously forced them to rest frequently. By the end of 3 months, you should experience the full benefits of your consistent bone broth protein and orange juice routine. Your legs feel more stable, joints move more smoothly, and the daily activities that once felt challenging become manageable again. The underlying joint health improvements provide a solid foundation for continued strength and mobility. These simple adjustments can maximize your results. After drinking your bone broth orange juice mixture, engage in 5 to 10 minutes of gentle leg movements or light stretching. This increased circulation helps deliver the joint-supporting nutrients directly to areas that need repair, while promoting the cellular uptake of therapeutic compounds. Room temperature orange juice mixed with bone broth protein powder is absorbed more efficiently than cold versions. If you prefer cooler drinks, prepare the mixture at room temperature first. Then add ice cubes after the protein powder has completely dissolved and hydrated. Choose bone broth protein powder that dissolves smoothly without leaving gritty residue or floating particles. High-quality bone broth protein should be virtually tasteless and be integrated seamlessly into orange juice without altering the flavor significantly. Look for products that specify grass-fed sources and minimal processing to ensure maximum compound potency. The biological mechanisms that restore joint health and leg strength require consistent nutrient availability. Missing days disrupts the rebuilding process and delays results. So make this morning routine a non-negotiable part of your daily schedule. The compounds work cumulatively, with each day building upon the previous day's repair work. This simple morning modification, replacing destabilizing sugar with joint-healing bone broth protein in your orange juice, provides your body with exactly what it needs to rebuild strong, stable legs. The synergistic interaction between vitamin C and bone broth compounds create an optimal environment for cartilage repair, joint lubrication, and muscle support, giving you back the confident, steady movement you thought was permanently lost to aging. Final message: the orange juice you've trusted for decades may no longer serve your legs the way it once did. What used to feel refreshing and innocent, just juice and breakfast, can quietly weaken your muscles over time. But here's the uplifting truth: your legs aren't giving up. They're simply asking for better fuel. You've carried others through life, families, careers, hard days, and holidays. Now, your body deserves the same care you've always given. Switching from sugar to something restorative like collagen peptides or bone broth may feel small, but for aging muscles and joints, it's the difference between decline and renewal. That stiffness in your knees. It may not be age. That slow, heavy walk. Maybe not just getting older. Sometimes, it's the breakfast choices we never thought of. The good news: you don't need a complete overhaul. Just one better choice each morning. One scoop, one glass, one change. Over time, it adds up to steadier steps, stronger balance, and a sense of freedom you thought was fading. When you consistently add these restorative ingredients, you're not just changing a drink. You're feeding your legs what they've been missing for years. Collagen peptides begin to rebuild the scaffolding around your muscles and tendons, restoring their strength and elasticity. Bone broth compounds nourish the cartilage in your knees and the connective tissues that keep each step steady. Together, they create a gentle repair system from the inside out. Over weeks, the shaking fades, the soreness softens, and your legs begin to feel like they belong to you again, not like something slipping away. It's not magic. It's science, paired with care. If you're ready to try, take the first sip tomorrow. Your legs deserve it.